Hello lovely people. I thought I would do a little chat thing about sitc, Summer in the City, because I went this year and it was my first year going to sitc and there are quite a few things to talk about, I feel. Everybody has already made a video about this. I am late to the party, as per. This year I went to Summer in the City for the first time at the XL London with William, and we only went for the Sunday because I was poor and didn't have enough money to buy us tickets for both days. Also, apologies if you can hear noise outside, it is raining. It was a cool atmosphere. It was nice to be surrounded by people you knew enjoyed something as much as you did. So even though I'm a creator on YouTube, I am still a huge fan of so many YouTubers who went to Summer in the City, which I'll talk a bit more about later. I feel like that gives me a bit of a different experience than some of the other people who've made videos on this. So we were let in and me and Will were just on our own for a while because we got there super early. We got there when it opened. The first thing that was a little bit odd, everybody was waiting in the queue and then the doors opened and people ran to the merch stores. I love merch as much as anybody else. I have merch for a lot of bands. But nothing in life is worth running for, as my mother says. Capitalism. Capitalism. And I would probably make merch in the future, but it would be functional things. Stuff that I know I would use myself. It's quite a difficult subject to talk about, the whole consumerism thing. Some absolutely lovely, adorable people came up to us. Just so wonderful meeting people that you know enjoy the stuff you create. On YouTube we are the best versions of ourselves. I am as real as I want to be. In that moment there's just so much intense happiness and pride. It makes you proud to know that people watch your stuff. And we all know, I don't mind talking about being vain, but it's a lovely feeling, people appreciating the stuff. It is odd. It's odd, but it's just so wonderful knowing that there are people that I sit in my bedroom and I make these little videos and they actually affect people. It's odd, but wonderful at the same time. Obviously, me and Will went to sitc to meet all of our friends, whom are just so fantastic and lovely and beautiful, and me and Will were walking back and on the other side of the queue we saw Johan, Maisie and Mel, and there was lots of hugs and lots of smiling and oh my god, there's not enough words to explain how wonderful it is meeting someone you not only admire but care for as much as I do my friends I don't see every day. There's something very special about being friends with somebody over the internet. Wow. Emotional ramble about internet friends. Isn't that every video ever about sitc? But you know. Firstly, it's so weird seeing somebody in real life that you've only ever seen photos and videos of, because they are, as Johan put it, 3D. That's weird. You know what I mean. Like, they're real, you can poke them. I just met all of my friends. And yeah, this is where this video is a bit different. I've always had this thing that I get incredibly intimidated by people who have fame. But when Tessa Violet walks past, and I've watched her for 5-6 years and just makes conversation with people in the group, I just kind of sit there like, what? I know I sound like super fangirly, but I am. It's very odd when you're taken out of the mode of, oh my god, I love them so much, to, okay, I have to be chill because I am also a creator now. It's just very odd for somebody in my situation who for a very long time looked up to lots of YouTubers as role models. Because I struggled with a lot of mental health issues and YouTube was an escape, so a lot of those people became very large role models. And then I went to Summer in the City. Oh, I was just surrounded by a lot of these people who I saw as role models. But obviously they are just people. And there's no like mind-shattering conclusion to that, it was just a bit odd. Went to Tahar's panel, which was the ethnicity and diversity panel, which was so good. It was so interesting and the stuff that everybody that was on it was saying was just brilliant. It was just excellent, and go next year. If you didn't go this year, go next year. As Tahar puts it perfectly, next year will be very different to this year because the whole ethnicity and diversity debate online is progressing and it will have changed by next year. And then we went to the small YouTubers panel. It was good. Sam is just an angel. Like, he's great. Just really great. Some of the stuff that was talked about was... I get it, right? Talking about mental health is very, very important. It's an important discussion to have. I talk about mental health on my channel, not massively, but I do touch on it every now and again. But the way that mental health was spoken about on that panel was not appropriate. For a panel, you need to identify the audience that you're speaking to. The audience they were speaking to were viewers. I'm not stereotyping. Not all people who watch YouTube have mental health issues, but we have to take into consideration that there probably are quite a lot of people who watch YouTube have mental health issues because it is a method of escapism. And the way that it was broached on that panel was fairly damaging, in my own opinion. It was a really interesting panel, but it was overshadowed by the fact that there were a lot of triggers triggered. It was a great day, and I would like to go for the whole weekend next year. It was lovely to meet all of my friends. It was so lovely to meet so many of you guys who watch my videos, and it was just so cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very rambly. Well done if you watched all of it. I would just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who came up to me at sitc. You were all incredibly, incredibly lovely. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon with a new video. Yeah. See you later, I guess. Reply on board so as I know you're filming. Yes, I am, Will.